My name is Cheri Honkala, and I'm a proud member of the Poor People's Army. That's where you guys are supposed to cheer. Welcome, President of the United Steelworkers, Local 4889. Over 32 years ago, on a cold winter night in Minneapolis, my son, now actor Mark Webber, took an abandoned property on 38th Avenue in Minneapolis. On that night, we did that in order to keep myself and my 9-year-old son from freezing to death in the heart of the winter, because there was no room in any shelters in Minneapolis. I didn't know this, but then for the next 30-some years of my life, I have spent every single week for 30 years, even though you don't know about it, housing families in abandoned properties owned by Housing and Urban Development. Yeah. I founded the Up and Out of Poverty Now movement, the Kensington Welfare Rights Union, the Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign, and now the Poor People's Army. Woo! Throughout this city, we have had dozens and dozens of homeless encampments out of necessity. We've had to continue to house homeless families across this country in takeover houses and in homeless encampments, in which we travel across the country teaching families how to do the exact same thing that we have been doing for 30 years here in Philadelphia. We were pioneers in bringing the human right to housing as a concept to the United States of America when we went to the Organization of American States and filed the very first ever case on trying to declare housing as a human right. I have gone to jail in this city over 200 times, not for stealing, not for selling drugs, not for anything else, but to house men, women, and children. I did 6 months daily reporting probation for obstructing the view of the Liberty Bell in order to bring an encampment of homeless families in front of the Liberty Bell. That case, I was then represented by the current district attorney, Larry Krasner. I lost, and as far as I know, I was the only person that was banned from 6 months from the Liberty Bell. But today, we stand here not as advocates for, but as formerly homeless mothers and fathers and children who are saying we can speak for ourselves. Yeah. And whether or not we live in a house is no longer up for negotiations. We don't need no fancier encampment. We don't need any tiny houses. houses.
Right.
There's more abandoned houses than there are homeless people, and we intend to put the two together.
Yeah.
So today, we are announcing this federal case that has been filed. Today we say it stops here. No more preventable deaths. No more empty houses for when we can house women, men, and children. No more warehousing women and men and children in shelters and in nursing homes while 10 properties remain vacant for every homeless family. Today we claim it. We will see, I will say that again. Today we claim it. We will see housing as a human right for every man, woman, and child in our lifetime. It begins now with over 30 families that are remaining bravely in takeover houses in Philadelphia. If we can build luxury units in Kensington, damn it, we can build affordable housing rapidly and as quickly as they build luxury units for every man, woman, and child. Today, we are declaring by the Liberty Bell that we too, as formerly homeless and homeless people, that we have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thank you. Now I am honored to bring forward the brave, the amazing attorney, the civil rights attorney, Connor Corcoran.